Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. Tonight is a night for the charge room. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. It is 7 o'clock. I am here to welcome you. My name is Ilyasa Simpson. I'm always super excited to be here tonight. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. It is Queens Must Wear Crowns. And tonight we're going to focus on the women tonight. Tonight we're going to have a very juicy topic. And the topic that we're going to talk about tonight is why is it so hard for women to ask for help? And I'm saying we're going to focus on the women, but men have this issue too. So men, if you're coming on and you are listening, you can get a pen and a piece of paper too and write down some notes. So even though this is Queens Must Wear Crowns tonight, I know men, you will be chiming in because we have so much to talk about. So come on in, y'all. Come on in. I see y'all coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Queens Must Wear Crowns. I am here. My name is Ilyasa Simpson, aka Minister Charge, aka Coach Illy, and we are here on this beautiful Wednesday evening. So, how was y'all day? Was your day well? Did you have a good day? Was it productive? Well, guess what? You are here right now. So get a cup of tea, a hot cocoa, or whatever you drink to unwind. And we're just going to have a little chat tonight. So I just have a few announcements before I even get started. Like someone, share this page with someone who you may know that may have this um, concern as a wonderful topic. Why do women find it so hard to ask for help? I'm going to introduce you to some things on my screen. And on my screen, you will see a QR code up on the top corner. If you take your phone and just post your camera to it, my link for my website will pop up. Come on in and take a look around and see what you see that you like. I always have information that will help anyone in their way of life, of their own life, and in your relationship with yourself, and to help you have better relationships with everyone else. Because within the charge room, it's all about helping everyone come to their place of their truth, looking at yourself in the mirror and go on a journey to become a better you. Because each one of us, we go through a hard point in our life, and sometimes we carry remnants around to vision ourselves and reminisce on things that we may not always want to think about. We may not always want to feel. So, what we do is, as we go back in our thoughts and revisit our minds, we don't know how to come out of that place from thinking backwards, but to go forwards, and you just kind of stay stuck and stagnant in a place. So, I specialize in relationships with self and relationship with others. You know, hit up an appointment with me and we could talk about getting you from where you are to where you ought to be. Also, let me remind you, every Wednesday we come on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. And every Thursday we come on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. And we talk about different subjects for both men and women. Women on Wednesday from Queens Must Wear Crowns, and men on Thursday. Where's my king? Hashtag the men's locker room. So come on in. I see y'all coming in. I see y'all coming in. You know, last week I came in on live and we came in live and direct, right? We came in live and direct. And this week I said, well, let me go back on the Queens Must Wear Crown platform so this can also air on the YouTube channel. So if you have not yet liked the Charge Room Facebook page, follow the Instagram page, Charge Room page, and also subscribe to the Charge Room YouTube channel, I am asking you to do that now. So like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube, and never miss another episode of the Charge Room again. So like I said, I am here. My name is Eliasa Simpson. I am AKA Minister Charge, AKA Coach Illy, and we're going to talk about it tonight. So tonight's topic again is, why is it so hard for women to ask for help, right? So let me talk about a few little things here. Now, women, we are stoic. We have armors of steel, but we also have cores of softness, right? Our hearts get like putty sometimes. And when our hearts get like putty, we become a way that we kind of hide from ourselves and hide from others. But when we hide from others, we wear this strong armor and we always ready for war. That's some of us. That's not all of us. That's some of us, right? So I know you can put yourself in a place where you may feel that you always have to protect yourself, that you always have to be on guard, right? And you're only like, and that's called defense mode, right? You're always on guard, on defense mode. And you know why you're like that? You are like that because something happened to you. Something happened to you at some point in your life where you were disappointed, disrespected, violated, right? Something put fear in your heart. Someone hurt you, and you kept that dear to your mind and your spirit and your heart, right? You kept that with you. So you're going to walk around defensive. And I don't care who it is, whoever says something, someone says out of pocket to you, you're going to defend yourself. What she say? She's rolling her eyes at me. What is she looking at? Who she think I am? Somebody got it twisted, right? We always go on a defense, right? Because we want to know who is coming in our zone, in our cipher, trying to act like they're going to take over our territory. You know that's all in your mind, right? That's all in how you think. Because people are going to be people. People are going to look at you. They're going to talk about you. They're going to roll their eyes. They're going to suck their teeth. They're going to try to walk in front of you 4 or 5 times to get your attention. Again, it's only for your attention. They want you to respond. So it's not what happens, y'all. It's how you respond. You have to think strategically. What is this person really doing? Do they really want your attention? Do they want to be your friend? Maybe y'all were friends already and they miss you. Yeah, that part. Maybe y'all were friends already, and when y'all severed for whatever issue that came up, they miss you. They miss your presence, and they want to create some attention-seeking behavior. So they're going to call this one and talk about you, call that one and talk about you. But all of this brings me to a place of how this tone might have started, this position might have started. Again, everything starts from somewhere, right? It starts from somewhere to get to somewhere. So what is the antecedent, they may ask? How did it get there? Where did this come from? Okay, so let's go back to the reasons why people may find it so hard to ask for help. Fear of rejection. Let's start there. You may fear speaking that you may need help in an area, and you And with you speaking of your situation, you may hear the words of, oh, get over it. This is how this one handles that. That's life. That's how things happen. Fall in line. You don't want to hear that. You want someone to be empathetic with your situation. You want someone just to hear you. You want your voice to be heard. But when you finally get up the courage to speak and say what is hurting you, what is paining you, what is drawing you to a place of struggle, and the person that you're expressing yourself to is not taking you into consideration, and they're throwing you to the wolves and say, get over it. That makes you pull back and never want to talk to anyone else again, because you're looking for that, not sympathy, just some empathy. You may need that friend to have a bent ear just for maybe an hour. Care a little bit, but also give you the gentleness to hear you and to give you some constructive advice. Give you a hug to let you know that it's going to be okay, and to let you also know that you have someone in your corner. And some people, they may try to be this person or friend. They say they are a friend, right? But then they'll take your situation, tell somebody else, and turn it around to use it against you. Fear of rejection and the consequences of opening up, right? To tell somebody what's going on. So you just rather keep it all to yourself. Excuse me. Another thing is reciprocity, right? We all grow up and our parents or grandparents may say, you do this for that. If a person doesn't do this for you, you do nothing for them, or vice versa. But there's people that constantly give, and then there's people that constantly take. There's givers and then there's takers. And when you're on the giving end, sometimes we give ourselves till we can't give anymore, and we still give it. We got tears going, our heart bleeding, and we still giving because we don't know how to stop to give, right? We don't know how to stop giving. And we don't know how to stop giving without feeling guilty, right? We have this thing with us that, oh, no problem, that's my friend, or I'll just do it. I'm not doing nothing anyway. No, why can't you do something anyway? Do something for yourself anyway. You don't always have to be the giver, because if you are a giver so much, you may not know what it feels like to receive. Because what happens is people begin to give this perception of you, oh, let so-and-so do it. She's always giving. She likes to do it. Some things you do and you don't even like doing it, right? Sometimes you don't even like doing things. You just do them because now you numbed yourself to the situation and just said, well, I'm not doing it. And sometimes people give because it's a social network for them, because they have created a safe space in their own zone, and coming out to be a giver creates a social network for them. It creates a place to be wanted, to feel accepted. So they give. But sometimes giving hurts, because when it's your turn to receive, when you need, no one is giving you. And people take it also as, oh, they don't need anything. They're good. Because you created this stoic posture of yourself that you're always good, you're happy and giddy, and you're always giving, and you are always going to be okay. Sometimes we don't even realize we create this look for ourselves where people are misunderstanding or misjudging who we are and what we really need. And when we set up a fortress around ourselves where we won't even allow people in to even offer to give the help, and we don't even realize it. So with reciprocity, it's giving and receiving. You want to be on the receiving end. You want to know how it feels to be that person that you are to other people, right? You want to be that person to say, okay, I want to feel good today too. Y'all love on me because I'll always love on y'all. And let me tell you something else about a giver. Sometimes people give so much or say, I want to help. I want to help. But again, to get to the antecedent, to go back in the root of time, why are you the one that always want to save everybody? And my question to you is, when you were younger, who did not save you? Thought-provoking question, right? Who did not save you that you feel that you must place yourself in this position that you must be the one to always give and help and help and give and help? Step back. See who's really giving back to you. See who's really caring about you, the same effort that you're giving out. Or are you giving out because you have a need for something? Do you have your own agenda for giving? Do you feel someone owes you? Are you indebted? If someone does something for you, do you feel they owe you something? Another reason why people don't ask for help. A reason why is because people fear to lose control. And let me tell you what I mean. Sometimes we go through life and we have things under control once it's in our area, right? But sometimes things may get misplaced or become overwhelming, and maybe you did not anticipate the larger situation or event, but you don't want to ask for help because you want to control everything. And you have people around you that can help, that have the capability to help you, but you just must have control that you don't want to give out duties to bring this thing all together. You may think something is going to go wrong, or you want all the glory because you did it. It's okay to ask for help, especially like if you're giving a party. Everything is not a one-man show. I know growing up through life, you just can't do everything by yourself. And women, we take on so much. We tend to lose balance of things. You may be doing great in one area, but other areas you may be lacking. Why? Because you feel the need to have control, and you feel you do not want to ask for help because you don't want anybody in your business. Sometimes you have to let somebody in because everything is not going to be balanced for you. You will become stressed out. Life does become overwhelming on a multitude of levels. So again, fear of losing control of a situation. You don't want to let go of your authority to say, well, I do this myself. And again, that has everything to do with you. And maybe people don't like to ask for help because they do not want anyone to feel that they are weak on any level. If you're asking for help, it has nothing to do with being weak, but has everything to do with your ability to manage your coping skills. So, if you take time out and plan out everything you do, you can schedule out what you can do and what you can't. But we're not really taught that skill, right? Because we just do it as we go. And then so many times what happens is we'll say, Dad, the day gone and I didn't get to complete nothing, right? So again, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in ourselves that it's okay that we need help. We have to let ourselves know it's okay, because what happens is we go through pressures. You start to worry about what people might think. You start to get nervous that you don't want no one to see you fail, or you don't want to fail, right? You start to believe that you might not be capable and you don't want nobody else to see that. You might begin to feel stress about appearing imperfect. That's a huge one. And you might feel vulnerable and anxious to expose that you are a fraud. That is the pressure that comes behind why people, and I'm going to add people in there, will not ask for help. So you have to ask yourself, why is that a struggle for you? You have to talk it out or write it out. Why is that a struggle for you not to ask for help? Are you really concerned of they're all gonna laugh at me? Remember, like the movie Carrie, they're all gonna laugh at me. No, that's you thinking that. When you have people around you, good people that are your friends who really, really care, you will know who you can go to ask for help. You will also know not to feel that, oh, I don't want to give them any of my problems. I don't want them to feel the weight of what's going on with me. Maybe they have the skill set to help you out, or maybe they have the resource for the help you need. You never know who can help you. A stranger can help you. I've also been in groups where women are just sitting around looking at each other, but there's a problem on the table, but nobody, they go, well, I'm not giving her my stuff. That's selfish. Why you can't share a resource? I don't want nobody to know that this happened to me, so I'm keeping my resource to myself. That's selfish. Why wouldn't you share a resource? Not only are you not sharing the resource, but you are not allowing the resource to benefit from your benefit of them helping you, right? You have to look at this thing a little bit deeper. Sometimes you have to really ask yourself, like, why are you so not available for yourself? But you can be available for others, right? You will help someone else 100 times, but you won't take that same effort to help yourself. You have to ask yourself the question of why. Why could you go help someone else build a whole empire, but you won't sit down and read or educate yourself and how to build your dreams and make them reality? Why? You, we are, I'm going to say programmed. We are programmed because it's passed down generationally. This is the routine of life. You go to school, you graduate from school, you go get a good job, and you be happy. But are you really happy? Again, that's a point where you have to ask for help. I'm really not happy right now. And I got to think of something different to do with my life. You have to ask for help. There may be areas that you are excellent at, but you're not realizing you are excellent in a skill. But if you don't ask for help to give you a navigational direction of what could happen to you, what could you prosper from, what could land you something magnificent in your life, but because you're so bent out of shape about asking for help and not telling people your business or letting people know what's on your mind or how you feel about something, you could be sitting on a gold mine in your brain. And only because you don't want to ask for help, oh, I don't want anyone to steal my idea. Believe me, you're not the only one with that idea because there's so many different forms of one idea that is broken up in 1,000 categories and that you have to have your own spin. That's what makes you amazing. But if you don't have a start point and a point that it can give you a pivotal shift that can catapult your mind to say, I have this explosion that is about to happen, you don't even give yourself a chance. And that's not fair to you. But you're going to get up and go, let me go help this one. Let me go help that one. But who's helping you? You're not even helping you, right? So you have to do better because I'm sharing a lot of things and pressures that people place onto themselves that does not allow them to grow and develop into something or someone that you have stored inside of you because you're scared to ask for help. You can't raise children by yourself. We are women. If you are reproducing, even if you can't reproduce and you become a foster mother, adoptive mother, you need help with your children. You are not Spider Woman, Wonder Woman, and an Incredible She-Hulk, okay? You are just not that person. You can do a whole lot of things, but at the end of the day, you'll be so tired that you can't do anything for yourself. Self is first. You got to do for yourself. If you don't do practice self-care and practice self-love, there is no way you can give somebody else 100% of yourself. Why? Because you're too tired. Why? You don't have enough energy. You're exhausted. You're looking crazy. Your hair may not be done. You may not look presentable where somebody would want to even have dialogue with you. What happened to Kathy today? Is she okay? Because you didn't ask for help. Now you got people looking at you funny. What's wrong with her? You're snapping at people. You have an attitude. You didn't get enough sleep. The days are longer than what you anticipated because you need some help. Sometimes if you reach out and become available for yourself, you have to sit down and talk to somebody. Find a person that you can confide in, someone that you know or may not know. Sometimes you have to go get professional help if you feel that no one in your circle is able or has the capacity to handle you and your situation. Sometimes you have to get professional help. Sometimes you may need a life coach. You can always call me. I'm available on my website, www.thechargeroom.com. I even have a little quick exam in my on my website that lets you know if a life coach is beneficial for you. So go check it out. You may not even know what a life coach can do for you. But if you don't check it out, that's when knowledge comes in. That's when educating yourself comes in. To know which way you need to go for you, right? If you feel you cannot help yourself, or no one in your corner can help you, someone that you can sit down and talk to them about everything that you need help with, straight bearing your soul, then you need to step outside of that zone and talk to somebody who can help you. And what we have a poor tendency to do is we talk to people about our situation that are unable to help us. We don't need people to say, yeah, girl, you right, yeah. You don't need somebody to sit down and agree with you or just go, yeah, yeah, that's right. You need someone that is thought provoking, someone that can give you a response, and y'all can sit down and plan and think together. You know how they say four eyes are better than two? You can see a little bit better if you get someone else's perspective. We all have our own thoughts, but when we step outside of our thoughts and we start comparing and contrasting, we can get a brighter idea. We can go a step above, right? There are people that are around us that we don't even realize because we don't want to talk to them and tell them our business, right? Again, let's go back to the why is it so hard for you to ask for help? Oh, I don't want a lot of it got to do with pride too, y'all. Let's take that pride off the table. Let's take some emotions off the table. Sometimes we are in our own way that we can't see through the forest from the trees. There's always a solution to any problem, but you may lack the skills to actually get through your get through. And that's okay. It's called accept that I don't know everything. There's so many people that are walking around here that has that, oh, I know everything. I know how to do that. Girl, I've been there, did that. I could do this because I see her doing it. I could do it too. But maybe she has something that's just a little bit different. Or he has something just a little to the left. And you see people doing things and it all appears to be the same, but they may have a different strategy, right? They may have a different strategy from your strategy. And then sometimes you'll see somebody soaring again because everybody's in everybody else's yard looking, because that's what people do. They nosy. They start looking and assuming stuff instead of asking questions. Hey, that's amazing what you're doing. How'd you do that? They wouldn't ask. Oh, no, because I don't want to ask her for nothing. I could go do it myself. Go on in. And you're going to keep missing the buck because people are so hung up and bent up on themselves because they refuse to sit down and have a conversation with someone to possibly get the plan and the strategy that they need to get to the level that they need to. That person may have resources for them that can get you whatever you need. I'm in a mental health field, right? I have hundreds and thousands of resources for any type of situation, for anybody in mental health. I've been doing this that long. There's a strategy for everything. Everything. But some people look like, I'm not asking her nothing. You don't have to. You sit there and struggle. Because I know there's a solution. Because believe you me, if there is a way, I'ma find it. I'ma search high and low. I'ma get to every agency, whatever assistance they offer, I'ma know it. Because I need it for the people that I help in my community. That's my job. I give it to my staff. So when they are working with their clients, they can say, Miss Simpson, so and so needs A, B, and C. And I can direct them. Here, use this resource. Here, use that. I've been doing this that long. And it's not just in mental health, it's whatever I put my hands on. I'm going to sit down and master it. Because there's a strategy for everything. Everyone doesn't like to read. Everyone doesn't like to write. Everyone doesn't like to talk to people. Everyone doesn't like to ask questions. Guess what? I'm that one. I'm going to say, hi, my name is Ilyasa Simpson. I saw you was doing A, B, and C. Could you give me a da-da-da-da-da? And I'm going to ask my questions. I'm going to ask my questions because I'm going to go to the person that I see that I want something from, and I'm going to ask my question. Not only that, I'm building my social network. They could live in Africa. I done found me an African friend. I got friends in the UK. I got friends in the Philippines. I got friends all over the United States. Why? Because I go in zones that people don't want to go to. Why? Because they are too scared to ask questions, or they're too prideful to ask questions. And then you be like, well, Dad, where you know them? Because I'm going to go ask a question. I'll be back. If I need to know something, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find it out. Because that's what I do. I don't expect everybody to be like me. But one thing I will say is I expect people to walk in their truth. I expect people not to be stubborn with themselves. I expect people not to be selfish with themselves. Because when you deny yourself help, you are creating a situation for yourself that does not simply have to be. They have so many programs in the United States within itself. And I see people that sit and refuse food. I know, I see it all the time. Why? Because they choose substances. They want to use drugs. They don't want any help because they want to use drugs. And then they'll have their families thinking that nobody helps them. No, because you're not talking about the part that they simply only want to use drugs. Or they only want to sell drugs. There's another option out here. We have to be responsible for the choices that we make. We have to be accountable, y'all. Your life is what it is because your mouth is closed and you don't want to be fed. You're just trying to act like or pop junk that you want to be fed. But what happens is when the resource comes, your mouth becomes closed. And then when the resource leaves, you want to pop junk about it. And then say how this one and that one is not working for you. You're not working for you. Closed mouths do not get fed. And that's a statement that has been around for centuries. For centuries. Closed mouths do not get fed. So if you choose to be that one that does not want to open your mouth to get fed, you are the only one allowing yourself to go hungry. So I just want to bring that point up about Why is it so hard for women to ask for help? But that goes for men as well. That goes for men as well. And what it does is you are not allowing yourself to get the full benefit of whatever resource is available to us. We live in an era of so much great technology. Not when I was a kid, right? Or my mother was a child, where resources were extremely limited. Now we have phones, y'all, that we could just press buttons. We don't even have to go out of our simple space. We can press buttons and get information. We can even complete applications on our phones. We don't even have to go outside of our zones, y'all. If our regular people around us cannot help us, there are so many other resources that can get you to another level. And because we are queens and queens must wear crowns, I'm going to give you another tidbit. There's an empowerment group that I'm affiliated with. Not only am I affiliated with them, I'm one of the directors. Guess what? The director of the academy. We offer 52 courses, short courses. Again, education, information that can enhance your life. The place is called the CEO District, and we are open for registration. So go to the CEO District, put it in the search bar on Facebook. Go to the CEO District, watch what pops up. We are a group of women that come to each other to share resources to help ourselves advance to a level that we dream of. Nobody else, just our dreams. So that's a resource, y'all. Any woman that has dreamed of having her own business, or any woman that just wants to enhance her mind and receive support from women that can guide and direct her to a whole different path in life, try the CEO District. So go on Facebook, type in CEO District, and watch what pops up. And if you don't get it, hit me up, inbox me, and I will send you the link to the CEO District. So any woman that wants to rise in their reign to become a boss woman, a boss queen, or just to enhance your horizons, hit us up in the CEO District. You will find so much growth and development, and you can posture yourself in a way that you never thought or imagined. So I'm here again as a resource. So I'm sorry I'm not that one to sit and chop it up with gossip. I'm sorry I'm not that one. I've never been that one. I've always been the one to educate, relate, and share, because I want everybody to grow. I want everybody to become better. I want them to know better so they can do better, because I strive every single day to be a better me. And anybody that knows me and is always around me, I don't just talk about it, I be about it. Before you know it, you blink and I'm doing something else. But I believe in completion. I don't just start something, I'm going to complete it. I'm going to achieve it, because I'm a goal achiever. I believe in achieving goals. I believe in manifestation. I believe if I can think it, I could do it, and I can make it a reality. And I just want everybody to know, don't ever sit and think that you cannot do or be what you want to be. If you can think it, if you can see the vision in front of you, I promise you, there is a plan that you can strategically plan your way to make your vision become reality. Don't ever sit and let someone tell you what you can't do. You won't be nothing. You ain't ish. Your mama ain't ish, so you ain't gonna be it either. Your daddy ain't ish, so you ain't gonna be it either. Baby, don't believe that. Throw them the two fingers and say, yeah, whatever, because I'm out. Go get yours, y'all. Stop being and leaving yourself in a position to be afraid to ask for help. Stop being around people that are not on your team. Go get you a tribe that wants you to win, that's going to encourage you to win, that's going to make you get up. And when you're not feeling like getting up, go get you a tribe to listen to you and that you can bear your soul to. Sometimes it's not the circle that you are in. Sometimes you have to get you a whole brand new circle, because you have to find the tribe that will help you win. Stop being in a position to not ask for help. Don't be stubborn with yourself. Don't be selfish with yourself. Don't be fearful with yourself. Use reciprocity in a good way, not a strategic way or having an agenda on people or feeling indebted to people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because there's good people that say they're good, but then there's good people that are good. Pray and have discernment. I promise you, your circle will change. Don't shortchange yourself, not a day longer. Wake up tomorrow and have your dream. If you could see it, you could do it. That is all for now. My name is Ilyasa Simpson. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for giving me support as always. Don't forget to scan my QR code in the corner. Hit my website. Take a look around. If you need me, make that appointment. If you're unsure what a life coach is, hit that link and take that test. Maybe you do need a life coach. Let yourself know, but don't sit and not ask for help. Stop asking for BB and QQ around the corner, John and beyond, right? Leave them alone. You can leave, you can say hello, but keep it to a minimum, because you got bigger things to do. God gave everybody gifts to prosper. He's only waiting for you to catch up. Stop playing games with yourself. Do some work on yourself and leave these side people alone. All right? My name is Ilyasa Simpson. I'm so glad you stopped by. Don't forget to go on iHeartRadio every Sunday from 12:30 to 1. The Charge Room Show is on deck, and currently right now I am interviewing amazing women from the book anthology that I am all in. It's called I Am a Woman Empowered. Yes. I'm a woman empowered. I am interviewing currently 26 women, and that's including myself, because I'm in this book too, and letting them know and share their stories. I'm doing this over the next 3 more. I had 2 interviews already, 3 more Sundays, and then I'm going to another book that I am in called Broken Crayons Still Color: The Life After. And we over the weekend hit #1 international bestsellers list in 3 categories. I'm super excited about it. And don't forget, also my book is available. So You Think You Can Pray. So You Think You Can Pray. I don't see the prayer book right this second, but yes. So You Think You Can Pray. Don't forget, you can get that book on Amazon, right? So I'm also going to be on a book tour next month with So You Think You Can Pray. But it'll all be virtually online. So don't forget to stop by, because I'm going to post that information, okay? So thank you so much for coming by. My name is Ilyasa Simpson, and you have an awesome, awesome night. Bye-bye for now.